Shout out to Thick Cut the engineer.
I am the stone that the builder refused. The stone.
I don't negotiate with respect.
Now, I know that is a mighty big, nasty pill to swallow. But swallow it, you most certainly motherfucking will.
The stone.
What grass made, the legends are true. Giants, stone giants.
I am the stone that the builder refused. The stone.
Have you read the papers? Do you know what everybody says? It's suicide! You see, you know how strong he is. You
I am the
can't
stone
win!
that the builder refused. The stone.
What grass made, the legends are true. Giants, stone giants.
The stone.
Now, I know that is a mighty big,
I am the
nasty pill.
stone.
But swallow it, you most certainly motherfucking will.
The stone.
What grass made, the legends are true. Giants, stone giants.
The stone.
Have you read the papers? Do you know what everybody says? It's suicide! You see, you know how strong
The
he is.
stone that the builder refused. The stone. The stone. The stone.
What grass made, the legends are true. Giants,
The stone.
giants.
Why are you the way that you are? Honestly, every time I try to do something fun or exciting, you make it not that way. I hate so much about the things that you choose to be.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Kicking It with Stone, where you can either kick it with us or kick rocks, you dig? Road to 500, man. It's a slow one, but we gonna get there eventually, y'all. We gonna be talking random topics, man, but we also are gonna be talking about Daredevil and get out of this motherfucking panel, man. Get out of this goddamn platform, this channel, man, because we are going to have spoilers. So if you haven't watched Daredevil yet, you might as well leave, because your boy gonna about to ruin it. Because your boy kind of mad as shit, man, the way a lot of shit went on that show. But I'm fucking amazed how that show was, man. That shit was so fucking amazing. Love it. Well, let me light this blunt up real quick, man. Throw this overlay up real quick, man. You see it, man. Don't let arthritis stop you from hitting that like button. Don't be that person. Be sure to hit that like button for your boy, please, and thank you. Hold on 1 second. Let me come up there. Let's see who's up in here, man. Miss Chan La Unica, man. Appreciate you, man. Shout out to you, man. Just Jay, good morning to you. Doggy 58, man. What up? Hey, yo, my nigga, you gotta come up with more of those Roblox fucking shorts and like upload some gameplay video too to that shit, bro. That shit be fucking hilarious, bro. It's the way y'all motherfuckers play it, bro. That be funny as fuck. Y'all niggas is out there thinking y'all in GTA and shit, man. That shit's fucking hilarious. Yo. Be sure to hit that like button, man. Don't let arthritis stop you from hitting that like button, you dig? Oh, man, this blood hitting real good. So what's up, man? Good morning. I will still watch it even with spoilers. I'm the same fucking way, Miss Chan. seriously, you could tell me that the main protagonist died, and I'm like, whatever, bro. I still gotta watch this motherfucker. It's like the way you telling it, I'm literally in my mind, I'm thinking something completely different when it comes to scenes and shit and how shit went down. Yeah, them shorts be funny, man. I'm like, yo, keep dropping them shits, bro. Like real shit. It's my guilty pleasure to watch funny shit, bro. So when I see little clips like that, man, I just be laughing, man. And my apologies if y'all don't see me just sharing everything all crazy and shit, man. Cutting down on that shit, man. Plus I like bouncing off different accounts and shit, man. I'm a forgetful motherfucker anyways, man. So if I do forget to share yo shit, my apologies, man. Also, I don't share content from folks that don't share my shit. So just keep that in mind. If you don't share my shit, I don't share your shit. Period. You can feel a way about it, man. I just don't care, dude. That's just the way it is. Real shit. That goes to everybody. Yo, but yo. Dare fucking devil, Miss Chan. That's all I gotta say. Matt fucking Murdock is back. All I gotta say. Matter of fact, I'm gonna say more. But right there, that's all I gotta say with that shit, man. Matt Murdock is fucking back, man. I'm loving this whole entire shit, man. Like literally, they gave a 2-episode premiere on Daredevil. And hold on, matter of fact, since we're talking about Daredevil, let me put some respect on Daredevil. Hold on, man. Yes, Daredevil Born Again. An amazing show. If you don't got Disney, I get it. A lot of people don't like Disney and shit like that, man. But for this motherfucking show, and I'm just a comic book motherfucker, man. I love everything. I don't care. As long as it's being done, I get to watch it. Like, a lot of people wasn't even fans of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Do you know out of all the Marvels, that is my favorite fucking show? To this day. Love me some Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., bro. Agent Coulson, bro. That was my dude, bro. I swear to God. Every goddamn time, every time that episode came and I heard the fucking tune. I was sitting there, bro, all excited and shit. Eyes wide open and shit, man, because yo, that show was the shit. A lot of people slept on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., man. But yes, everybody, Daredevil, man. 2 episodes, man. The first episode was about 1 hour and 1 minute. The second episode is 50 minutes long. Fucking amazing. An amazing show, man. I highly recommend everybody to watch. I never saw all the seasons of it. You never seen Daredevil, son? Shun, it's like their best fucking show, bro. A lot of people be arguing, man. They be like, oh, no, man, this show's the shit. Man, Daredevil is the best one, dog. The best. And I like all of them. It's just that Daredevil was their first motherfucker they started out with and shit, man, from the Netflix shows. I loved it. I fell in love with it right away just because of the way they did it, man. From storytelling to the cinematics, man, to all the fighting, man. Shit was crazy. Crazy as shit. Hold on. Something went wrong here. Hold on 1 second. Something went wrong with your boy and I don't like it. Hold on 1 second. My apologies. So what's up, man? How's everybody doing this morning? Miss Chan says she doing good, man. I hope y'all have some breakfast. It's lunchtime now. It's 12:10 Eastern time right now. It's still morning for some of y'all. Make sure y'all got something in your belly, man. Hope all is well. I'm talking about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but nope, didn't see nothing but the first season of Daredevil. Jesus Christ. We're not even gonna get into that shit right now, Miss Chan. We're not even gonna get into that shit right now at all. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. All I'm gonna tell you is what in the fuck, nigga. Jesus Christ. Hold up. Hold up. Hold on. There we go. Because this shit was fucking with me right now. Where'd my lighter go? He said, "Hi." I didn't even care what show you was talking about. All I read was, I never saw all the seasons of it, and I put my head down. I was just like, Jesus Christ, Miss Chan, what are we doing? I was like, oh, hell no, man, we're not going to do this shit. Hey, yo, that shit fucked me all up, Miss Chan, real quick, because I know how the conversation about certain shows is going to go. You either watched it or you didn't. You know what I mean? Or you didn't finish it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I already know that going in and shit. Nigga. So, it's touch and go with that shit, man. Sometimes I hit the jackpot, though. I'll talk about a show, and you're like, yeah, I've seen the whole shit. I'm like, word! Let's talk about this shit. I tell you, I be having mad fun. That's why I be having mad fun with like you, Bash, Mo, and shit, man. Mo gotta hurry the fuck up and get back in these goddamn chats and shit. Getting all bougie on the motherfucker and shit, man. Just cause, man, listen, you know what? Let me just chill. Let me just chill. Hey, I save stuff for myself to watch. Is my new excuse and shit. Oh, hell fucking no. So this is what we're doing now. We're just gonna start making up excuses and shit all over fucking, nigga. I'm gonna come up with something myself, nigga. Fuck it. I'm gonna go on Chat GPT, man. Be like, yo, just give me some come up with new excuses for me to evade questions on YouTube. It's like, fuck this shit, nigga. Chat GPT is your goddamn friend, nigga. Fuck Google, nigga. Let me not say that shit. They're gonna be like, oh, word. They're gonna shut a motherfucker down, nigga, quick. So that's what we're doing now. All right, cool. As long as we understanding this shit. It gotta be Miss Mo tying them down, son. It has to be, man. Mo, let me find out you found a Miss Mo out there, son. Real shit. And if you did, hey, I ain't a hater, bro. You spending time with Miss Mo and shit, nigga. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. That's if that's the case and shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, Mo got too much shit going on, bro. That motherfucker building shit. That motherfucker, I think he back in the States now, or he getting ready to come back to the States and shit, man, to finish up, man, more classes and shit that he got to fucking do. I was like, Jesus Christ, that motherfucker busy right there, man. Good for him, though, man. This motherfucker butt is amazeballs, man. I'm trying to tell you. Balls, dude. So you high, I miss Mo, man. Yo, I miss Mo too, man. Listen, me and Mo, bro, used to create some awesome ass content on here, bro. Like, I miss Mo, man, fucking being my damn co-host and shit. But at least the motherfucker warned me ahead of time. He was like, yo, listen, bro, I'm gonna have to step away for a little bit. For a little bit. I was like, fucking nigga, handle your business, bro. Just let me know when you back, you good, and we'll fucking get everything situated and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't like forcing shit on folks, man. That's not my thing. If you just don't want to do something, man, we good. If you ain't got the time, we good. Oh, I thought you were talking about him having a lady and shit. You said Miss Mo laughing out loud and shit, nigga. So I was like, that motherfucker probably got a Miss Mo around and shit. You saying you miss Mo and shit. Oh, okay. Mohammed, when you watch the playback, she ain't say you had a Miss Mo. She said she miss you, son. You know what I'm saying? She miss you, son. That was my fault. You know my ass be high as fuck, my nigga. You write something, I'll change the narrative to that shit in a heartbeat, nigga, till you correct me, nigga. I'm like, oh shit, that's what you meant. All right, my bad. Like Chad be calling me a damn instigator, man. I'm like, I ain't no damn instigator, man. All right, back to goddamn Daredevil, goddamn it. Listen, this shit was an amazing show, and I'm not being biased just because I love the show Daredevil, man. I literally love the characters that they chose, the actors and actresses that they chose to be on the cast of this shit. Everybody from Karen, bro, to Wilson Fisk, man, to Matt Murdock, the side characters, bro. I love them all, dude. Love them all. Foggy's fucking character, man. Like, I loved this whole shit. That's why I was glad, man. And my apologies for swearing too much. I do that. Fuck it. I'm working on it. I'm trying. The first episode is called Heaven's Half Hour, man. And basically the opening it's going to be an opening sequence and a tragic loss right out the gate. You know what I'm saying? Like right out the gate. Like the series begins with Matt Murdock, which played by Charlie Cox and shit, and Karen Page, played by Deborah Ann Wool. You guys recognize her from True Blood. If you guys seen True Blood, she was the one that Eric Northman turned vampire, the young one with the reddish hair and shit like that. Yeah. She's a good actress too, man. Like on certain roles, you just can't give her everything. You know what I'm saying? But they were celebrating at it. It starts off with them and Foggy Nelson by Eldon Henson, man. Great fucking actor, man, in a lot of roles. I know you guys used to see him when he was a chubby motherfucker with long ass fucking ginger hair and shit like that. But it starts with them celebrating in an establishment, you know what I mean, of their new law firm. Their joy is abruptly shattered when Benjamin Poindexter, everybody know who Benjamin Poindexter is, man. That's Bullseye. He was like also played by Wilson Bethel. Attacks him at a bar. In ensuing chaos, man, Foggy is fatally wounded, leading to a risible and intense fight between Daredevil and Bullseye. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I'm gonna tell you from that shit, man, because the show takes off from there. Like, that's all I'm gonna give you. Spoiler, they killed my nigga Foggy, bro. I'm sorry, I that's just like the biggest spoiler right there. I'm not gonna spoil nothing else. They killed Foggy fucking Nelson, y'all. Right out the gate, first fucking 10 minutes of the fucking show. I'm mad, man. I'm fucking highly irate about that shit. Cause I understand, man, to force an arc, to push the arc of this motherfucker, you know what I mean? You gotta always kill somebody that they love and shit like that. That's my girl Jessica and shit. Yeah, man, yo, I love me that girl, man. Listen, when she was on True Blood, I loved her, man. When she's on Daredevil, I love her and everything that she be doing, man. That scene right there pissed me the fuck off, man, because with every story, with every protagonist, man, something always goes wrong with somebody that they love or care about and shit like that, somebody they're real cool with. And in that scene, it was a very intense 10 minutes, man. Like, I'm talking about the show just pops the fuck off. Like, they just chilling, nonchalant, chilling and celebrating, and all of a sudden, bro, a quick little 2-minute gap, and then boom, shit just pops off, and we go from there. The second episode is called The Jump and New Beginnings. You know what I mean? It's literally a year later after the first episode, because there was a big time jump. They did a real big time jump on that bitch. And it's crazy too, man. I wish there was a lot more people that actually saw it that's like in the chat, because like me, I'm literally telling you from what I saw. I seen that shit before I left to work, and then I seen that shit on break. I was watching this shit on break, bro. I swear to God. I was just like, yeah, man, fuck this. I pulled out my phone, started watching Netflix and shit. I mean, started watching Disney and shit on my phone. I was like, fuck all this bullshit. Shit was fucking nuts, man. I had to go through like mad third parties, man, because for some weird reason it won't let you go straight direct from Disney on that phone. So I had to go from fucking like Paramount to Hulu and do some other shit, man, just to fucking get that episode, man. It's ridiculous. Now, don't laugh at me. Yo, listen, Miss Chan, when the scene that I told you right now, the only spoiler I'm going to give you, man, which is fucking Foggy Nelson, man, being killed, that shit pissed me off, bro. I got up, bro, and just started pacing and shit. Man, I was like, really, bro? First 10 fucking minutes? This is how you gonna do it? I was like, Karen couldn't get popped in the fucking noodle either and shit, nigga. I just took out just Foggy and shit, my nigga. I was like, all right, my nigga, I see what y'all doing now. That pissed me all the way off. But to me, it was needed, man, because it puts Matt Murdock in a vulnerable position. You know what I mean? Like, he does what he does, man, but then he's a complete waste. Like, everything is gone. You know what I mean? Like, he has like no more hope and shit like that, man. Like, that fucked him up. Then we got Wilson Fisk, man. We got Wilson motherfucking Fisk, bro. Kingpin. El Jefe, man. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact. And that's crazy because everybody know Kingpin and shit, man. In this season, man, he's literally running for mayor. Like, he wants nothing to do with the criminal underworld and shit, man. His wife, Vanessa, obviously took over the business and stuff, man, but that's how he wants it. He wants his shit to be like ironclad. Because if you read the comics, you know, he ends up becoming the mayor and shit like that, man. And God damn, that shit was hitting good. Yeah, so he's running for political shit, man. He got political ambitions, man. So he's running for mayor of New York City. And yeah, Vincent's a beast, Miss Chan. Like, you know, a lot of people do not like his acting. My brother can't stand fucking Vincent, bro. It's like Vincent D'Onofrio and shit. Nigga, I'm always fucking up that man's last name and shit, man. Like, real shit. But yo, I fucks with him, bro. Real shit. I liked him in Law and Order. A lot of people didn't like him in Law and Order and shit. I was like, I liked the character that he played because he was like such a jittery fucking dude, man. But he was smart as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think a lot of people, yeah. I think a lot of people didn't like when he did like all the excessive yelling at somebody and shit, and then he like does that little twitch. I think that's what everybody's problem was with Vincent, man. But Vincent be playing the fuck out of his roles, man. Like, everything that he's in, he played the fuck out of that shit, man. Yeah, you binge watch it all the time. Yeah, man. Like, listen, that was, his Law and Order was good, man. Motherfuckers be sleeping on that shit. I loved his Law and Order, man. So he plays a great fucking role, man, as Kingpin. Like, I've seen other people like play him like on shows and shit like that, or I mean like on different like little knockoff shows, man, or like when they had the movie and they like would introduce like his character but only like in words. Like, I don't want to see nobody else play Kingpin, man. Like, he the best motherfucker right now to play Kingpin. Until he die and shit, or he gets dramatically old, nobody else should be playing Kingpin right now. He plays that shit to the fucking T, man. I love it. It's like cocking his head to the side with the eye twitch too, bro. Like, listen, man. Like, he had that jitter, man. I was like, yo, bro, what the fuck did you see? He be getting like some little PTSD, little shake, nigga. Like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's what made his character look crazy for me, bro. Like, I loved it. I instantly loved his fucking character. I was like, my brother couldn't stand him and shit, man. I'll be watching Law and Order. He'll walk in the room, watching this bullshit, bro. my brother loves movies and shows too, man. Like he's a fanatic of that shit, but that motherfucker can't stand him at all. My other brother really don't like him in other roles, man, but he loves him as Kingpin. He's like, nah, that's him right there, bro. This is him. He don't need to do nothing else, bro. It's just like we've seen a lot of people play Lex Luthor, right? I'm not gonna lie to you. You know who I liked as Lex Luthor, bro? Y'all remember the show 2.5 Men? The one that plays Charlie's brother. The one that everybody always be calling for Ferris Bueller because he looked like that motherfucker. I loved him as Lex Luthor, man. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. It's the whole, like the whole demeanor and the manipulation, man, and how he fucking plays that role, man, was amazing. And we're talking about a guy that tried out to play Walter White in Breaking Bad. I'm glad he didn't get that role. But I'm glad he landed a Lex Luthor role because he did good in the show. I think they had him a lot in Supergirl. You know what I mean? Whichever show it was where he was Lex Luthor and shit, man. I think it was Supergirl, if I'm not mistaken. But it was an amazing fucking show, man. Like he does real good as Lex Luthor. So we got Matt Murdock. We already told you, the blind lawyer, man, with heightened senses who fights crime as Daredevil, portrayed by Charlie Cox. You know what I'm saying? We got Kingpin, that's Wilson Fisk and shit, man, going for mayor, powerful crime lord. Karen Page, a former reporter and close ally to Matt Murdock and shit, portrayed by Deborah Ann Wool. Franklin Foggy Nelson, that's Max Murdock's best friend and law partner, played by Eldon Henson. Then we got Frank Castle, the Punisher. We're getting ready to introduce him probably in the next few episodes. Obviously, we already know who Punisher is, man, a vigilante seeking justice by any means necessary, portrayed by John Berthano, man. And listen, that's another fucking character. Yeah, it was Supergirl, right? See, yeah, but that boy good. John Cryer, there you go. Thank you, Miss Chen. Yes, John Cryer was great as Lex Luthor. Like, real shit. No, younger Lex Luthor at that. And this dude, John Bernthal, you know, he's Shane in Walking Dead. There's nobody else that I would have wanted to see play Shane. Play Punisher. He is the perfect motherfucker to be Frank Castle, bro. I swear to God. The best Punisher I've seen so far, man, is played by him, and I really hope that they pull the trigger. After his show, they're gonna try to make a movie. I hope they really pull the trigger on that, man, because I would love to see him in a full movie role, man, playing Punisher. That would be amazing. Then we got fucking Benjamin Poindexter, man, Bullseye, man. Listen, played by Wilson Bethel, man, and I am excited of this character, man, because Bullseye is a punk son bitch, bro, man. He's a nuisance. Like, I'm trying to tell you, he's a horrible nuisance to everybody, man, in the fucking in the Daredevil saga. You know what I mean? The whole entire arc, man. So it was a great character, man, to bring in a great antagonist to go against the protagonist. But yeah, man, it's crazy, man, because you're seeing Matt Murdock now, man. He's defeated. He just don't care no more. Like, for those of y'all that like seen a few episodes or seen Daredevil, man, y'all know the character that Matt Murdock plays, man. Like, he's a real humble dude. You know, he don't take no shit, but he's a real humble dude, man. Like, he's trying to get everybody to he ain't trying to kumbaya everything, man, but he's trying to basically, man, you know, give you the benefit of the doubt and shit, man, and just, he don't do that no more now, man. Like, he's just gave the fuck up after Foggy's passing. You know what I mean? runs into Kingpin. They have their little, conversations and whatnot. So you already know the arc is about to begin because he already told him. He was like, listen, you're going for mayor, bro. If you step out of fucking line, I'm going to be there. Kingpin's the mayor now, so he's basically throwing all his fucking energy at him. Like, listen, I'm a mayor, bro, and we ain't going to tolerate no costume-wearing vigilantes. He even threw a little phrase there, like a Spider-Man phrase. Which I hope that this is an opening, man, to introduce Spider-Man versus Kingpin. Because that would be fucking awesome. Just like the comics and shit, I will love it. Now I have to watch this. Then I'll go back to watch the rest of it and shit, man. Like, listen, man, you gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. Like, listen, the show was fucking amazing, bro. I had to watch it twice. That's how amazing it was. And listen, if a show is garbage, I'll be honest with it, even if it's my favorite fucking characters and shit like that, man. Like, listen, this shit was amazing, bro. The first fight scene was so crazy. Miss Chan, you're gonna have to sit close to the TV, man. It's kind of foggy out that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like the dark episode and shit, man, in Game of Thrones and shit, when they were fighting the White Walkers and shit, nigga. It's kind of dark. It's kind of dark. So you're gonna have to sit close to the goddamn TV. If you got some spectacles or some shit, nigga, throw them bitches on, some contacts or some shit, magnifying glass or whatnot. It was like, put that shit right near you and shit, nigga. That shit get foggy as fuck, but it's an amazing, crazy scene, bro. Like, your eyeballs are gonna be scrambling all over the place. I promise you that shit. Like, everything between the fight between him and Bullseye, shit went so nuts. Bullseye be throwing shit at you. So you're seeing him while they beefing, him chucking shit at people and shit, man. Yo, the shit bananas, bro. Sitting in front of the TV like a child laughing out loud. Listen, man. Yeah. Why not? I was doing it. I was in front of that TV set, man, like a little fucking kid. I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. Shit was bananas. It's like, man, listen. Oh, I forgot I have Frank Castle's picture, man. Like, listen, this is the only fucking dude that should be playing Punisher. This is the only motherfucker that should be playing Kingpin. That's just the way it is. You know what I'm saying? Nobody should take over Matt Murdock's fucking character except this dude. No one. No one. They got everybody that they need in the freaking show. They are legit. You know what I'm saying? They are fucking cool. Taking off that overlay, man. I'm not gonna take way too much of your time today. They say it's gonna be like one of those like fucking 2-3 hour shows and shit. I actually got some shit to do. So I just wanted to fucking chop it up, man. I could not do the show, man, because the moment I seen those episodes, I was like, I'm gonna talk about it. Like, real shit. I didn't even add Daredevil on the thumbnail. I was about to add him and shit. I was like, nah, man. I was like, they know what I'm gonna talk about already and shit, man. I don't need to add all that. You know what I'm saying? So we got new characters, man. We got Heather Glenn. You know what I mean? She's basically a therapist, man, that's having a little thing for Matt Murdock and shit, man. She's played by Margarita Laveva. I think that's her name right there. Then we got Kirsten McDuffie, a former New York assistant district attorney and Matt's new law partner, portrayed by Nikki M. James. We got BB Ulrich, Urich, a young journalist and a niece of the late Ben Urich, played by Jania Walton. There you go. I didn't want to mess up her name. Then we got Buck Cashman, man, one of Fisk's right-hand men in his memorial campaign, portrayed by Artie Frauschman. And we got Cherry, what a name, a retired New York police officer who collaborates with Matt Murdock, played by Clark Johnson. Yo, Clark Johnson been in a lot of projects, bro, and he always plays a cop for some weird-ass reason. Then we got Daniel Blake, you know what I mean? And an enthusiastic member of Fisk's campaign, man, who becomes his protege, portrayed by Michael Gandolfini. And that's crazy. I wonder if Michael Gandolfini is related to James Gandolfini. Because, you know, that character's the one that was in The Sopranos. Remember when they made the movie? When they made the Sopranos movie, he was playing Tony Soprano, but young. I wonder if Michael Gandolfini is related to James Gandolfini. I'm going to have to look that up. It's like, then we got Hector Ayala, man. Rest in peace to him too, man. This was his last project. He had passed away after this show was made. He plays the White Tiger, a new vigilante emerging in New York after Daredevil's absence, played by Camar de los Rios and shit, man. You know what I mean? Rest in peace to him. He had passed away. I don't know from what. I think it was it can't be the 19. I think it was like a heart attack or something. But he passed away. So rest in peace to that brother right there, man, because they just introduced this character. It's a pretty cool character, man. I'm not too knowledgeable on the White Tiger's lore, but I know of it and shit like that, man. And I know there was 3 of them before he ended up taking a medallion and fused them and became the White Tiger. But he plays a pretty decent character, man. They're dropping Easter eggs all over this show. So if you watch Marvel shows, man, like for instance, there's a scene where they're at a bus stop. And there's a poster of Luke Cage's club. You know what I mean? The club that, if you watch Luke Cage, the last episode, you know, he becomes a crime boss that owns a nightclub. And I think it's called Paradise or some shit like that. But you'll see in the bus stop, it's a poster like promoting his club and shit like that. So you don't know, man. Maybe later down the line they'll introduce Luke Cage, because they're already saying that the dude that played Luke Cage is signed on to play Luke Cage in their next segment when they introduce another show. So I'm kind of excited for that. You know what I mean? I'm actually kind of excited for that. I'm not gonna lie. Uncle L, good morning to you, man. The Beef Sector Podcast, man. What's up, brother? Appreciate y'all stopping by, man. Yeah, Kamar, he's passed by cancer, right? I knew it. I knew it, man. It had to be some shit, bro. You said that's his son? Kamar passed from cancer and shit. Yeah, man, he passed away from cancer. He got to finish the show, though, apparently, from what I'm hearing. From what I'm hearing, I heard he got to finish the show. Had a lot of questions that I was about to ask on the show too, man, but unless everybody like seen the shit, man, I'll save that for like another episode, an actual Daredevil discussion, because you know we're gonna be talking about a few random topics and shit like that here and there. But I just wanted everybody to know, man, if you haven't watched it yet and you have the Disney app, I highly recommend you go watch those first 2 episodes right now. And it's dropping every Tuesday. So that's what I'm excited about too. So every Tuesday, we're going to get a Daredevil episode, man. It's Disney, so they'll probably stop it at like 6, maybe 8 episodes. I hope it's not one of those things where they play like 2 more episodes and then they stop for like a whole month and a half or 2 months and then drop like the next 3. I hope they don't do something like that, bro. I'll be highly disappointed. Like real shit. I don't want that. So that is James Gandolfini's son. I knew it, bro. Because, yo, it kind of looks like him too. You know what I'm saying? You can tell it looks more like his mom, but you can see it in his cheeks and his eyes and shit. And he played the young Tony Soprano in the movie, man. I was like, hold on. And he got the same name. I'm like, wait. Is this James Gandolfini's kid, man? You could tell he gonna get the same, like if he don't like work on it now, he gonna get the same slouchy shit. Like James Gandolfini, man. Rest in peace to him, man. Like that was another fucking amazing actor, man. He was in a lot of shit. People just be knowing him from like Tony Soprano. I'm like, bro, you know how many movies James Gandolfini been in, bro? He plays very great roles, man, too. That's getting besides the point, man. Y'all go watch fucking Daredevil, man. I highly recommend that shit, man. Real fucking spill. Another show I recommend y'all watch is Yellow Jackets, man. I'm sorry, man. Yellow Jackets is the shit. I still can't believe that there's people out there, man, that still haven't like watched the shit yet, man. I'm like, bro, what are you doing, bro? That's an amazing fucking show, and it's crazy as shit. When I tell you these girls are fucking nuts, they are nuts. Yellow Jackets, man. Season 3's right now. I mean, season 3's already going on now, man. So they got season 1 and 2 for everybody to watch. They're not long ass episodes and shit like that, man. Like, y'all have to watch that shit. Appreciate you, man. Yo, shout out to Tessa Z's, man. Appreciate you hitting that like button, bro. Yes. Appreciate that, man. I ain't gonna take too much of y'all time. I think we're gonna be here for about like another 25 minutes, maybe 30 minutes. I probably smoke another blunt and shit. We are not doing a show on Thursday, but we'll be here Friday and Saturday. Like, we will not be doing anything on Thursday and shit. Well, yeah, we will be doing something on Thursday. We'll be doing Twitch gaming on Thursday. That's going to be just Red Dead, man. From the moment I wash myself and shit, man, back from work and shit, man, I'm going to try to eat breakfast in the morning and shit. I'm going to eat breakfast in the fucking morning, and then I'm just going to crank up the damn Twitch, man, and we going to play some Red Dead. Shit, who knows? I might turn up some Twitch today because I wanted to finish off chapter 1 on Red Dead and shit. So we might just do that. That's another reason why I just don't want to do a long live, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm gonna start chopping down my time, man. Like dropping like lives all the goddamn time and shit like that, because I'm gonna be working on uploads, man. Plus, like I told y'all, I got like some crafting hobbies and shit, man, that I'm about to fucking start adventuring and shit, man. So that's gonna be like taking a lot of fucking time. Like, so I'm gonna be doing that in between the making content, man, and just doing what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the continued support, man, from everybody that's still rocking out with your boy, man. Shout out to everybody, man. So what else is going on in the motherfucking world, though, man? Like, so we got well, before we get into that, so we got Yellow Jackets that y'all should be watching. You got Yellow Jackets that y'all should be watching. Reacher, the show Reacher is the shit. I'm already caught up on that, man. Waiting for the next episode. What other shows out there, man? What other shows are out there right now that I'm actually kind of like interested, man, trying to tackle? I just finished watching that 2021 limited series. It's a 4-episode limited series. It's a British limited series called You Don't Know Me. We talked about it a little bit when I went live last time. It's an amazing show. I love British shows anyways, man, and limited series is my shit, man. So it was like a plus. It was a real cool whodunit type of show, but different. And you know how like British shows, man, they have you, man, like literally be like, yo, it's this person that did it type shit. You know what I mean? Like, and you'll notice, man, it was like literally the one that you never even thought of and shit. Like, I love that shit. The last 2 seasons of Reacher are way better than the first season. Yeah. And you know what's crazy? There's even some people that didn't like the last season of Reacher towards the end. You know what I mean? Like they were like, it started off the way it's supposed to, like a way a show's supposed to, man, but then it started like dragging off a bit. I like when some shows drag off a little bit, man, because you need time to start introducing more antagonists and more storytelling. You know what I mean? You can't just have this man walking around a fucking corner. You know what I mean? You can't just have somebody hitting around the corner and then he sees some shit, bro, and just tries to stop it vigilante style all the goddamn time, man. That shit starts getting saturated. You know what I mean? It starts getting played the fuck out. That's the reason why I don't like shit like that, man. I don't mind a show dragging out if you do it the right way. I don't mind filler episodes, but do it the right way. Don't do it like the way like House of Dragons did it. Like, don't do it the way House of Dragons did it. Like, House of Dragons gave you a fucking good ass episode and then gave you like 2 filler episodes. Then gave you an even more amazing episode than the first one, and then they'll give you 3 filler episodes, man. Like, that's the shit that pisses me off about the House of Dragon. Other than that, the House of Dragon was all right, man. Everything that's in it is all right. It's you're dragging it way too much than it has to be. You know what I mean? It's taken way too fucking long. And supposedly after this one, they're signed on for another goddamn season, man. I'm like, bro, how many seasons do we need of this? You're already working on like 8 or 9 other Game of Thrones attachments. And you mean to tell me we still got 3 more, even though the next one, man, the Tales of the Seven Kingdoms and shit, the story about fucking Sir Duncan the Knight and Egg, I'm excited for that one, but I know that that's going to be a short one. You know what I mean? Like, they're not going to do like fucking 5 seasons of that shit. They're getting right to the point with that shit. It's going to be a 1-2 season kind of thing. Boom, that's it. They're going to leave that at that as a standalone limited series kind of shit. Boom. And they moving on to the next project. But how the fuck do they got 2 more after that? They got 2 more fucking Targaryen stories. Bro, I'm sick and tired of hearing about Targaryens, bro. There was over like 29 to like 42 houses. How are we fucking only hearing? There was more than that. How the fuck are we only just hearing about 1? When the North had like some of the craziest banners, bro. Some of the craziest arc stories and shit that they could be telling and shit. No, they don't want to tell nothing about the Strongs and shit, man. I'd rather hear the stories about the songs that they play in Game of Thrones and shit. I want to hear about what happened to the Reigns. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to know about all these houses and shit. Why are we just stuck doing this goddamn Targaryen shit? And you're talking to a motherfucker that loves dragons. Like, I love dragons, but they literally just push that shit in everybody's faces, bro. Like, real shit. Like, they were just like, here, you want to see a dragon? You want to see some more dragons? You want to see some Targaryen hair? You want to see some Valyrian? You want to see some more dragons? That's all they threw. It's like, how the fuck you was complaining about bare CGIs killing budgets, and this shit ain't killing your budget? You got dragons all over this motherfucker. And then you fucking your budget up doing all this dragon shit all over the place and literally not telling the story. And when they do start telling the story, man, they're leaving gaps in between certain shit. Like, we know about the House of Dragon story, man, for crying out loud. It's a fucking book, and they already, like, they literally explain it in Game of Thrones. If you're paying attention to the people fucking talking, they're mentioning how the whole shit went down. So now you're telling the story how the whole shit went down, which is good. But get right to it, bro. We don't need to be adding certain new characters in there that wasn't even in the book and shit, man. Like, stop it, man. You would have thought that D&D was behind the project. I'm like, oh, what are we doing here, man? So many more stories that can be told, bro. So many, bro. Bro, Robert's Rebellion. Like, why not tell stories? Why not tell the story how it all fucking went down right there? How the Mad King got killed and shit during Robert's Rebellion. You got a young Ned Stark and shit. A young Robert. You can tell all their stories, bro. You know what I mean? You can even go and tell all the goddamn stories of everybody across like the Valyrian people and shit, man. There's so many things that you can do. Nah, they want to stay there, man. Just focus on the goddamn dragons and shit. You do know, like, past the north, there was giant spiders. big ass snakes and shit, man. You know, fucking huge bears, all kinds of, you know, big troll giants and shit. Like, there was a lot of shit over that wall, bro. And there was just like, yo, fuck it, man. The biggest threat is the White Walkers. So let's just roll through that shit. You know how much shit they left out, man? And then again, you know, like I said before, they were complaining about that one episode, which is one of my favorite episodes, when they send like the Avengers. I call them the Avengers. They send the Avengers of Game of Thrones to go get a White Walker to take to Cersei. So they had to go all the way over the wall and shit and go get him. That was an amazing episode, by the way. Hold on, let's boost this. Okay, we're 50 minutes in. All right. Thank you. So yeah, that was like one of my favorite fucking episodes right there, man. And in that scene, in one of those scenes, there was a scene where Thoros, remember, there was over there fighting some of the zombies, some of the White Walker zombies and shit, man. And they were lighting up their flaming swords, and then they seen a bear from the distance. They seen a White Walker bear and shit, man, and it was running towards them, and they had to kill it. It bit up fucking Thoros and shit. That's how Thoros ended up dying and shit. But fucking the Red Priest. And what fucked that shit up is that they had a crazy budget, and they wasted it just on that bear scene, bro. Just on that bear scene alone, they killed at least, they said, like a 4-episode budget. Just on that scene. It's like, hell, tell a White Walker story, something. Damn, yeah, bro. Let us know how the motherfucking little people and shit, man, turned on old boy and turned him into a White Walker. Tell his story. Do something. And they're gonna make other stories too, but like, why you waiting so long? It's like they're trying to push all the Targaryen stories out first and shit. And I'm like, that's a weird, stupid way to like market some shit. Like, you're just gonna throw one house and shit, man. Be like, yo, listen, man, we got like 3 or 4 stories to tell and shit. Here you go. Bang. Be like, I don't mind hearing about Egg and hearing about everybody in House of Dragons and hearing all these other folks, man. But you could literally do that in increments and skip a little bit. You could have told us about House of, like, well, listen, man. I'm 50-50 with House of Dragons because I still like it. I just hate the fact that they add so much filler in that motherfucker. That's my biggest fucking pet peeve. Like, that's my biggest pet peeve with that show, man. Like, that's my biggest gripe with them. Because everything else they're doing is just fine. You know what I mean? It's at a pace that it should be going, but it should be going just a little bit faster. The conflict didn't take so crazy long, man. Like, you know what I mean? Especially the way they do it in movies. You could do time jumps and shit like that. You could be letting people know the exact time jump and shit. They don't even do that. They did it like they got lazy like the way they did in Vikings. In Vikings, man, they did a time jump and then they'll just tell you, Gemini. And then you'll like see the motherfucker with the beard and shit. They won't even tell you that it was like 4 or 6 years went down, 17 years went by. Like, they won't tell you none of that shit. Motherfuckers get lazy as shit with their time jump. It'd be ridiculous, man. Like I said, they about to lose me. I was forcing myself to watch it in case something good happened and shit. Yeah, the ending pissed me off on that last season. When they basically used the ending for Game of Thrones, which also pissed me off when they all started getting dressed, like putting on their armor while the song's playing and little cut scenes, and then the next person throwing their armor on. And I'm like, really? Really? Is this what the fuck we do? You know what I'm talking about, bro. You know how the very end of Game of Thrones finished when they were all literally, they will show their character real quick. They'll show everybody. Then they'll start getting dressed. Then they're showing the next one and shit, man. They're showing all of them put on their fucking armor and shit like that, man. I'm like, whatever, man. I knew right when I seen that shit, I was like, wait, this ain't the ending. Oh God. I was like, they're about to drag this shit even more, man. I was like, this is like, I knew that damn war was not about to happen. I was watching the clock and shit. Yeah, man, you look at the time, you're like, hold on, bro. There's like about 5 minutes, nigga. They ain't shit popping off during this stupid ass song, bro. Like, then they add on, like that shit was gonna get me happy and shit, man. I was like, man, fuck out of here at this point, man. I was like, man, get out of here. I ain't like that shit, man. That shit done pissed me off. I swear to God, yo, you should. That night you should have seen my face, and then for like another week, weed couldn't even control the bitter face I had, man. Like real shit. I was so irate. I was so fucking irate, champ, man. That was the equivalent of me seeing Jon Snow getting stabbed and shit, but at least we knew and shit that Jon Snow got stabbed and shit. I didn't mind. Yo, listen. It's one of the only times I didn't criticize D&D because D&D, man, wrote the fucking story good. And even when they started winging it at first, they were doing really fucking good. It's just that they got lazy. They admitted it. They wanted to. They by the time another season after they already brought back Jon Snow and shit like that, they were already tired, man. They were like, they just wanted to end the fucking series. They didn't expect them to do like 7 to 8 seasons and shit like that. They were not expecting that. And the thing is, HBO wanted to give them 2 more seasons. They said, we'll give you a lot more money, add more on the budget, and add 2 more seasons. That way they could finish the shit off properly. But no, everybody. And I blame a lot on fandom. Because a lot of fans, when it became to Game of Thrones at the end, everybody was excited, bro, to see the fucking Clegane bow. Like, listen, don't get me wrong. Epic fucking scene. And I love seeing the Mountain versus the Hound and shit like that, man, going at it and shit, both brothers and shit, the rivalry. It was cool, but for what it was, for the weight and all the excitement and to change certain shit around just for that moment, it wasn't worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't worth to shift stories around, man, even if you was winging it, man, because the thing is, old boy said he's gonna write it into the book. So you're changing shit around now that wasn't even gonna be his direction, and now he's like, yo, fuck it, I'm gonna add it to the book. So Daenerys being stabbed and all that shit now is in canon now, since he has to write it to existence. You know what I mean? Like, he has to write it into existence. And the man might fucking croak in the next year or 2 and shit. So I don't think we're seeing any more books being written. Whoever his predecessor is, or if he sells like the rights, like all the IP, all his ideas to somebody, then they can do what the fuck they want with it. I honestly think they should have just did with certain stories. They should just make movies. Everything don't got to be a television show. And you know, some of these like, listen, if you were gonna make all these goddamn Targaryen shows, why not make animes? I would have took some animes. Listen, I will take some Game of Thrones anime, man, if you do it right. Because you could literally make a fuckload of episodes. Like, you know how like anime shows, man, they got like fucking 40 episodes per season or some shit like that. Like, you can do that. You could have just been like, listen, we're going to tell all the Targaryen stories over here on this cool little anime theme right here. Like, what the fuck? Still don't end with trash. That's your reputation, man. Listen, yo, bruh. They were so lazy, and I heard that a lot of shit was fucking up. Like, they were so pissed, man, that a lot of the episodes, because I told you, the last 2 seasons, I already knew the whole script because they were leaking it. Remember, there was somebody that hacked into their shit, like stole all their shit and started leaking all the fucking episodes, what was going to happen. And D&D was just like, yo, when we find you, we're gonna threaten. They were threatening, saying that they were gonna like do mad crazy shit to them. The HBO was saying they were gonna do mad shit to them, but it don't matter what you're gonna do to them. Everybody already knows what's gonna happen. And then HBO and D&D started telling everybody that don't worry about it. We're gonna change the script, man. You know what I mean? Since everything was compromised, we're gonna have to do some quick little reshoots, add deleted scenes. Change some things around. They did none of that. None of that. Everything that was on the script for the last 2 seasons was literally on the fucking script, word for word, scene by scene. What the fuck was going to fucking happen in the next preview? Like everything was out there, bro, and it went exactly how it was, man. That's why folks flipped when they were looked at to write for Marvel. Bro, that's another reason why they rushed it. And I was glad that Marvel didn't give them the bag, bro. Real shit. Because Marvel ended up saying, forget it. It was just like, because the thing is, bro, listen, if you're going to rush the project, okay, rush it, but do it right? Like, if you do need to do a rush order, do it correctly. You know what I'm saying? Even though there are some mistakes and shit, but not the ones that you did. And then those mistakes that they did, who the fuck was the overviewer and shit, the people that literally watched that shit? You could have edited most of that shit out. What's going on, Chase? You literally could have edited most of that shit out. Water bottles and those coffee cups and shit, man, could have been edited out. The dude with the Nike shirt with the jeans and shit, man, holding the goddamn prompt and shit, you could have edited him out. Salute to Real Chase Bang Gate in the building. What's going on, bro? They blame fandom for Lucas not using them for Star Wars and shit, man. Listen, right there, you could blame fandom. Fuck them. What's going on, Pick and Choose TV, man? Yo, congratulations, man, on monetization, bro. Real shit. That shit made me happy seeing that shit too, bro. Shout out to you, man. Yo, shout out to Working. You know what I'm saying? Yes. But yeah, man, like that's the shit. That's the shit, man. Like they blame fandom. They blame fandom for Lucas not using them for Star Wars and shit. And as they should. Fuck that. It's the only time where I say fandom was right there, bro. Real shit. Nah, bro, you deserve it, bro. You're putting in the goddamn work, man. Get it in, bro. Hell, I didn't want them to write for them either. Yeah, fuck that shit. Motherfuckers are already hating Disney and shit, man, for messing up certain Star Wars arcs and shit, man. Listen, I don't give a fuck. I'm just watching that shit. Nah, I knew what you meant, kiddo. You know what I'm saying? That shit is fucking bananas. I couldn't even fucking do it, man. When they literally told them that they wasn't going to use them for Disney anymore and shit, man, I was fucking ecstatic. Because that's one of the major reasons why they did that rush order, too. That's the reason why they fucking literally fucking told HBO that they refused the next 2 seasons for a bigger budget and bigger pay. I know it. At the moment the motherfuckers got that little shit, man, where fucking Disney was like, yo, we might want to use y'all to write a Star Wars movie and shit. And not only that, it wasn't promised to them, but they were literally on the fucking contract that they were developing. They were gonna literally see if they did good with the Star Wars shit to get a Marvel script. Man, listen, bro. Fuck that. Listen, D&D are great fucking writers. But because they showed me how lazy they was in finishing out Game of Thrones, I was highly disappointed. Because it's little mistakes, you know what I mean? If you're watching the show and you're not paying attention, you could miss it. But now that we all know, everybody that sees those episodes is looking for a goddamn Poland Spring bottle and shit, you know what I'm saying? Under a fucking chair. And you can see it. And that's what fucks everything up. You're like, all right, man. Like, and to this day, they haven't even edited none of that shit out, bro. They could have literally edited all that out. And they didn't even do it. They were like, whatever, man. We're just gonna take it for what it is and shit, man. We don't care. Remember when the episode where they finally fought the White Walkers and shit, man? They wanted to make that the darkest episode because they wanted literally to capture and have everybody immerse themselves in the dark. Bro, when that shit first released, bro, that was the darkest episode that I've ever seen. Nah, I'm capping. I've seen darker episodes and shit. But that shit was dark as shit where you could hardly see what the fuck was going on, bro, to the point that so many people complained about it. They had to lighten it up by like 45, 60%, and that shit still didn't work. It was like, I see you there on this channel, so I'm gonna share, and I'm rooting for you to reach 500 before this live end, bro. Oh, nah, bro, listen, I appreciate you, bro. That shit ain't gonna happen, though, man. Listen. I'm gonna get there when I get there, cuz, you know what I'm saying? People will feel like you don't appreciate you, though, man. Yo, listen, start dropping some crazy shit now, bro. You monetize now, bro. Get that fucking paper. People will feel like you if you do that with a show as big as Game of Thrones, why would people trust you with their shows? Exactly. Like, you already got the call saying that we want you to write a fucking film. Now, yo, shout out to you, JB2 Reactions, man. Shout out to Johnny Blaze, man. Yo, when you start doing shit like that, Miss Chan, it kills the integrity of like the relationships that you're gonna build with other people that want you to be on those projects, man. You know what I'm saying? And Disney is a powerhouse, man, and making a lot of goddamn films too. So you couldn't just be like, yo, let's finish this shit off epic, bro, and then get that bag. They thought they was already in the bag. Like, contracts wasn't even signed yet, bro. Like, they just told you, we want you to do this, and all of a sudden, bro. Oh, no, matter of fact, I think they did sign a contract, and then they, like, canceled that contract. Like, they bought it out. Like, they were like, nah, they rather just give you the money and not do it. It was like, fuck that shit. Look at our old boy that did Rebel Moon. Rebel Moon, I liked it for what it was. But Snyder gotta stop, bro. I could see why they didn't want you to do a Star Wars film either, bro. And you had to do Rebel Moon your own shit. Because the man uses too much cinematics, man. Like his slow motion cap cinematics, he uses it, he over exaggerates with that shit. Like, don't get me wrong, man. When he uses it in certain points, man, it's amazing. But he tries to motherfucking use that, man, literally in every captured scene, bro. In Rebel Moon, you know what pissed me off? Yo, facts, bro. Listen, I'm gonna get there. It's just I'm in no rush to monetize anyways, bro. Like, listen, until I upgrade my production level, I don't deserve monetization yet. You know what I'm saying? Until I improve and upgrade my production and shit like that, man, I'm not even worried about that, man. Like, real shit. I'm gonna get there eventually and shit, man. That's why I'm like trying to fucking hurry the fuck up and stop procrastinating and start upgrading. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the chat though, man. I know y'all want me to get there, man. I want to get there at some point too, man. But yeah, yo, listen. This is what I'm talking about, man, when it comes to the, like, them shows. Why would I even give you an opportunity when you're gonna waste an opportunity and going so mediocre towards the end? Like, that's not fair for anybody. Imagine after Disney, what if Paramount or Hulu, Netflix wanted you to write a series for them or write a chain of movies, like a franchise of movies for them? And then they see all this shit, man. They ain't gonna want to work with you. They're gonna probably work with you down the line, but not for long term or for a project that they wanna push as a AAA title. You know what I mean? Nobody wants that. You know, AAA titles are the shit that hits the theaters. They don't, you know, even though Netflix makes amazing movies, Hulu makes amazing movies, so does Paramount. Like, everybody's been stepping their fucking movie game up. But the thing is, a lot of movies that we see and a lot of shows that we see deserve to be on these apps. You know what I mean? Not everything is movie theater. Like that movie with Frank Grillo and shit. I love Frank Grillo, man. He's another motherfucker back in the day where I was like, he could play a decent Punisher, but once fucking Berthino came through, John Berthino, man, I was like, nah, it's Shane. Shane got to be Punisher for the rest of his life and shit. But that movie that Grillo did, Werewolves, I love the concept of that whole shit. A super moon fucking popped out the cut one day and shit, man, and turned the whole entire population into werewolves and shit, man. And then he's a military motherfucker. He goes with military motherfuckers trying to find a cure. But the thing is, at the year that we're in, man, with CGI and cinematics and everything and shit like that, I still haven't seen that movie yet. I just seen a sneak peek and all that shit, and I seen the way the werewolves were and shit, and I'm like, why do they look like this? I'm like, this movie looks like it deserves to be a Netflix movie or any other app, because it's still a movie, you know what I mean, with good actors and everything. But just because certain actors are in it, man, don't deserve to be AAA title. Like, they even lost money on that shit. Literally, there's like about 4 movies that dropped at the theaters and they lost more fucking money because they over budgeted and the shit just wasn't done right. I think they said Monkey is the only fucking movie that literally met its expectations, because they only had a $10 million budget on that film, and they ended up making about like 7 or 8 million back. You know what I mean? So they made money back and shit like that, and I think it's at like 10 now. I think it's almost at like 10 million now. So they basically did what they had to. If they make 10 million back, they broke even. So they made a movie, they got the fucking viewing revenue and shit like that, man. They got to get their money back, and they'll get a little more later down the line as it accumulates with time. You know what I'm saying? But there was AAA titles out there, man, that just went flat dead, boom. Like the anime War of Rohirrim, Lord of the Rings and shit. Even though I still liked it, it didn't deserve to be in the movie theater. That shit have just came out on the app for free. Fuck paying that shit. And I still want that dude to keep making more Lord of the Ring animes. But stop trying to produce this shit at the theaters. Not everything is theater worthy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're right. You're right, because they started doing that, man, with they do that a lot, man, with Breaking Bad. They did that shit. Hell's on Wheels on AMC, they did that shit. Game of Thrones, they did that shit with certain episodes. They let different directors and different writers write certain episodes, and you know, they pilot the episode and shit. So you'll think D&D wrote a certain episode, and no. They just, you know, step back, and somebody else that directed it wrote that episode, man, the way it is, man, the way costumes are laid out, the way the whole scenery and shit, they did it. I'm 50-50 with that, because I don't mind it. Once again, I go back to like what I always say, as long as you do it correctly, you do it good, I don't mind it. But if it's just all over the place, man, and it just don't feel right or make sense, man, with the themes and shit like that, man, like with the whole basically with the whole story being canon. Because I'm 50-50 with that too. I'm not anal when shit don't go canon. Pause too, because you know when you say anal and shit, motherfucker, what? I don't get pissed that much, man, when shit go off canon. I just want them to direct it right and be like, all right, we're going a fan direction now. You know what I mean? We're going the path of a fan right now. The canon can stay canon, but this is a fan direction. They don't do that. They don't even like literally try to tell you that it's canon or not. Only a motherfucker that actually knows, like read upon the shits, or like they'll know if it's canon or not. The thing is, I don't like the people that go over dramatic on that shit. Like, that's not make or break with me. Like if you do it, if you go off canon a bit, just do it right. You know, just don't feed me with a bunch of agendas and shit like the way Disney did. Like Disney made Star Wars. Don't get me wrong. A lot of people don't like the newer Star Wars they were making and shit. That's all right. They're entitled to have that opinion, and I understand why. I enjoyed it because of a different reason. Just like the Marvels, I enjoyed it because it was actually brought to fucking light. Nobody was really bringing these shits to light. Nobody was coming up with the story and shit. Feige, Gunn, all these motherfuckers brought this shit to life. And I'm glad that they did. You know what I mean? They put in a lot of fucking work. They invested a lot of fucking time and money in this shit, man, and the shit paid out money-wise and shit. No matter how many people get pissed, all that shit. Oh, man, they fucked up this story right here, man. They're not even telling this story. Hey, listen, at least they did it. That's how I am with a lot of fucking shit. I'm just glad that they did it. Whether the shit sucked, you still got the project. Imagine if Feige and Gunn never would have stepped up and made these movies. Nobody was making these movies. Even to this day, nobody's trying to like buy certain IPs and make these movies. Nobody had a direction how to do it. We probably would have been seeing fucking Avengers fucking shows still being made where they're putting these motherfuckers in some spandex costumes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, ridiculous, man. It's just like when it comes to fandom, man, fandom is kind of pissing me off, man, in entertainment. In the last like 10-15 years, man, because it's like, when the fuck, and I'm talking about in all industries of entertainment and shit like that, whether it's video gaming, you know what I mean, movies, shows, music, like anything. Why are y'all giving all the power to the fucking viewer, bro? Like to make you shift something and fuck something up. I'm sorry, if I was a producer and everything, I listen to the fans and all that shit, man, but to a certain extent. I'm not gonna listen to fans complain all fucking day and fuck up creativity and shit, man, and people's fucking work just cause you're mad because something wasn't added. You know what I mean? Yeah, fandom goes too crazy, man. Like sometimes it gets way radical, man. Like, and I don't like that. And I don't like that with any kind of fandom on anything. That's why I'm not a fan. I'm a supporter of something. You know what I'm saying, man? To be a fan of something, bro, means, man, that once in a while you'll practice fanaticism, bro. Nah, bro. I don't like that shit. Like, I'm a fan of sports. You know what I mean? Like the Yankees. I'm a fan of the Yankees. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to go and punch somebody in the fucking face, nigga, just because they said they don't like the fucking Yankees. You know what I'm saying? Like that's weird, man. That's fanaticism. And I'm not into that shit, bro. That's why it's not easy for me to get into groups. I don't get into groups. I don't like that shit, man. I don't like being part of some shit where people are using it as a cesspool and shit like that. That's why I don't like that. I don't like group thinking and shit like that, man. That's just bullshit. And a lot of folks be saying they don't be doing that, man. But in the industry, that's all you got. Cause how the fuck they don't got group thinking in the industry, right? In all the industries, but they literally got a thing called a group tank, where they literally put a fucking room full of people criticizing the motherfucking shows and episodes or music that they're listening to. You know what I mean? Like, they literally have these groups in every fucking genre of fucking entertainment and shit. And they shift people's fucking thing, man. That's why I don't like certain YouTubers, man. Like when it comes to entertainment and shit like that, man, because you'll have a bunch of shills. People that literally for the bag, they sold their soul, man, just to shit on a show, a video game, a song that you know that is fire, but they shitting on it just to let everybody be like, yo, because, you know, it only takes that one motherfucker, man, with some influence to say something, bro, and then they'll have a whole bunch of dummies believing that shit. You know what I'm saying? They'll have a boatload of dummies believing that motherfucker. And that's what a lot of motherfuckers be trying to use, that manipulation tactic, man. That's why I always say, man, you can't even buy my friendship. You can't buy my love, my respect, none of that shit, bro. That shit ain't for sale, nigga. My soul ain't for sale. I don't do shit like that. And a lot of these motherfuckers in the industry, man, for the bag, they will switch up a lot of shit. But the thing is, they're giving too much power to fandom. And then they fuck up the whole shit. You know that saying, once you go woke, you go broke? You start listening to fandom too much and shit. That's why a lot of y'all motherfuckers are going broke and shit, man. And these shits is fucking up in the theaters. Because y'all too busy listening to motherfuckers. For instance, if I'm a developer, man, for a video game, like I'm a creator of a video game, yes, I want your feedback. Because that's how you get to make the game a little better, man. You know what I mean? Especially if you miss something and shit. Some folks will keep you humble with that shit, man. But to think that you got sole priority and shit, man, of my shit, like of my shit, nah, bro, you're not gonna tell me how to do it, because that's how they fuck up the video game too, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yep, that's how they see what people. Let me see. Let me see. That's how they see what people think. How are they going to say they don't when they shown it on TV? Yeah. It's fucking crazy, bro. I seen it countless times, bro. I seen games, right? That you're like, oh shit, this shit got some potential in it right here, bro. And then all of a sudden in the forums and everything, man, fandom comes, bro, and start complaining like a motherfucker, bro. And it's usually a lot of the complaining usually is motherfuckers from like overseas, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot from the UK and all that shit, man. They always talk about like fucking writing petitions and shit. Like real shit, man. Motherfuckers get real anal with that shit, man. It's just getting on my nerves. But yeah, they sit there and they write all these comments and shit, man. They try to sway everything, and all of a sudden you'll see the fucking group fucking tank and shit, man, just fucking be in these like E-stories. I mean, not the E-stories, the E-reports and shit. And that's how you find out, man, that them motherfuckers are gonna about to change script real quick, man. A new fucking protagonist is stepping into a show and shit like that. Like, I hate that, man. I don't like that shit. That's the reason why I'm not excited for the new Witcher, man, when it comes out, bro, because I don't give a fuck. The man that's replacing him is a good actor too, but I don't give a fuck. You're fucking it up, man. You're turning this shit into like an old school soap opera and shit, nigga, where you fucking see a character and all of a sudden a fucking somebody else is playing the fucking character and shit, man. It's like, come on, bro. They tried that same shit with Spartacus. And I didn't even watch Spartacus. I just know that the main dude died, and then they used the other dude. I think he ended up dying too, I think, and shit after a while. Motherfuckers just be dying. Yeah, just dumb shit, man. They fuck up a lot of shit like that, man. That's why a lot of shows end up canceling too, man. Production costs. Like, on Discord yesterday, Miss Chan, I heard you guys talking about it, and I was already doing a lot of research on it and shit too, about Kingdom Season 3 potentially coming back. The big problem with that is that Netflix now only wants to give people like 2 or 3 seasons. You know what I mean? And they don't want to like go further, right? But that right there is already going to be going on its 3rd season. I don't know why the fuck they don't want to fucking give Kingdom another contract. But it's not out the woods yet. Remember, Netflix is mad because the people that made Kingdom, they don't want to sell them their IP outright. Netflix wants to buy the IP so they could do whatever they want with it. That's not your work, bruh. That's like what a lot of these apps and networks got to understand too. Okay, you can give me the money, but we're not going to just sell you our IP so you can do whatever you want with it, and then we can't do nothing. Once we sell it to you, it's yours. I have no say in that shit. So you could literally fuck up my whole creation. You could fuck up my whole entire creation, and I have no say in it because I already got paid. And that's what happens to a lot of shows and movies, man. A lot of these IPs get sold to folks, and then they just either it's touch and go. It's either it goes good or it just crash and burns. And I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit one bit. That is one of my issues with Netflix. Let it be known if y'all going to cancel a show or not. Oh man, you know they're not gonna do that. Man, it's been like what 8 years now where fucking Netflix, they said, had some of the worst fucking promotions and shit, man, when it comes to letting people know when something's coming out. Like, you literally physically have to go to new and popular yourself. Like, the shit ain't gonna pop out like it used to. You know what I mean? Like, it'll do it once in a blue and shit. That's laziness, man. They made so much money, man. They're like, whatever. They're like, if you want to know what the fuck's coming out, man, just go on new and fucking popular and press remind me and shit like that, and then they'll drop when it drops. You see, Amazon has Bond and shit. Yeah, man. But you know what, though? I blame the motherfuckers that sold it. Because they had a way that they wanted to see Bond, and maybe this might be a good thing because now we'll be able to see some other people except just white folk and shit, man, being James Bond. You know what I'm saying? Like, but look at now, Idris Elba, man. He said it took so long that he doesn't even want to be Bond no more. Like, he was like he'd rather play a villain in James Bond. And don't get me wrong, bro. Idris Elba and shit, man, he plays a great bad guy. But yeah, he was like, he doesn't even want to be Bond. He'd rather be an enemy. He'd rather be an antagonist at the James Bond movies and shit. They're gonna end up doing mad crazy shit with James Bond, bro. Watch. They're probably gonna do a live action. You remember when like James Bond the cartoon was out, and then they came out with James Bond Jr. It was like his little nephew and shit. I bet you they'll do some shit like that where they come out with James Bond Jr. They're gonna boss to have all kinds of James Bond. They're gonna have a Mexican James Bond, a Puerto Rican James Bond, a black James Bond, an Asian James Bond. They're gonna boss to have another white American James Bond. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna get ridiculous. I'm pretty sure they'll do a James Bond collaboration with Fast and Furious and shit, nigga. So it'll be Toretto and fucking James Bond and shit. Like, they'll do something. They will find a way to fuck it up. I promise you. Where there's a will, there's a motherfucking way, my folks. Oh shit, what the fuck did I just do? Oh man. It's 1:30, man. I think this is enough, man. 120 fucking, man. Listen, an hour and 30 minutes, man. Pretty fucking good, man. Listen, I appreciate everybody, man, that came by, man. Hit the like button and shit for your boy. Hold on, what did he say? Hold on. He said him and the chick that's over it will develop something else together since folks had such an issue with a black Bond. Then after he said he wasn't doing it, everybody wants him to. Yeah. Like, he'd rather do his own projects and shit, nigga. And just recently they asked him, they were like, yo, are you still interested in being James Bond? And he was like, nah. He was like, I wouldn't mind playing an antagonist. He was like, but as far as, like, you know, too much time's going by, man. Like, yo, bro, everybody getting old. Like, listen, when you sign on for a James Bond project, they usually throw like 3, 4, maybe 5 movies on you, bruh. And literally, you gotta figure, man, what they're gonna cast and make a movie every 2, 3 fucking years, man. They're gonna be there taking mad time, bro. Mad time, bro. Some people actually want to spend time with their goddamn family and the people that they love. You know what I'm saying? People were so pissed Daniel Craig suggested him and shit. Because Daniel Craig thought he'll be excellent, man. Why not? when you got good fucking actors, man, and good actresses and shit, man, why the fuck not? Especially when a superb actor like Daniel Craig too, man, like literally recommend somebody to you and shit, man. That's why they got pissed. They were like, man, not this white man recommending a darkie and shit for the role and shit, man. Like, that's what the fuck their minds was at. That's how it always is. Bro, there was mad people already pissed, man, that the white tiger was a Puerto Rican, nigga. Hey, they were mad as shit that character's Boricua, bro. Like, I swear to God. Hey, y'all was like, man, y'all motherfuckers gotta let go, man. Them motherfuckers be getting pissed as shit. I told you, man, the moment that you see an official canon black Batman, it's a wrap, bro. This world's gonna go to fucking hell, bro, because them white folks is gonna bounce and try to fuck some shit up right after that, bro. If they let a black man, they were talking about maybe Michael B. Jordan playing Batman. They shut that shit down, bro. They were like, nah. He was good with Killmonger and shit. Let him play roles like that and shit. Fuck that. They do not want a black dude playing Batman, bro. At all, son. But they can play people of all races and shit. Yo, they shut that shit down, bro. Because remember, Michael B. Jordan, they asked him in an interview one time, man, what kind of superheroes he would like to play. And he mentioned a few of them, and then he was like, I would love to play a Batman. You know what I mean? He was like, I would love to play a Batman. I think he said Superman too, man. He started mentioning mad different fucking characters and shit like that, man, for different fucking comics. Shit, they got the Batman and shit, man. Them fans let them have it, nigga. They were like, nah, we don't think this is a good idea, Chief. This ain't it, bro. Somebody go resurrect fucking Killmonger. They was not hearing that shit. Don't get me wrong, it's gonna happen one day. That Batman IP is gonna get sold to the wrong or the right act. And you gonna about to see a dark motherfucking Batman, or a goddamn Puerto Rican Batman, or a Mexican Batman and shit, man. You probably gonna see one of them and shit, nigga. Like, shit. They gonna lose their fucking minds, I tell you, and shit. You could shoot that duck down, Magi. We stone shit over here, baby. We got singular Magi in the fucking building, Maggie. Oh, I love you. Oh, Maggie. Maggie. Oh, I love you. Oh, Maggie. Shit. He's like mad over fake characters, but they spray paint themselves to play people of color. Get the fuck out of it. Miss Chan, the mystery will never be fucking solved, bro. Like, listen, some things we just gotta just let it be, bro, and be like, it's fucking stupidity. Like, it's just dumb. Like, we can't understand it, man. Yeah, Singular Magi, bro. That's the new name, bro. I told you that's gonna be your new nickname and shit. Because if I see Magi there, I'm always thinking Mrs. Magi and shit, nigga. So once you said that shit, I was like, all right, Singular Magi it is. Yo, appreciate everybody rocking out with me though, man. I think we had enough fun right now, man. I know I did and shit, man. Listen, when I'm talking about fucking shows that I love and shit, man, and shows that I would like to watch and shit, listen, that's my bag. I could talk about that shit all day, but unfortunately, I don't have all that goddamn time today because I like to take my damn nap early today for work tonight and shit. I would actually want to literally go to sleep like a normal person and shit. And we're playing some, no, I'm not, let me stop lying to y'all. We're not playing today. We're not playing Red Dead today. We're going to play Red Dead on tomorrow, Thursday, because we're not doing no StreamYard tomorrow. We'll go straight to Twitch. We'll go straight to Twitch and we'll be playing some Red Dead. I'm not doing no gaming. I'm over here gonna about to start fucking giving y'all empty promises and shit. Yeah, we're gonna about to go to Twitch right after this, play some Red Dead. I'm about to go eat and sleep, nigga. I'm gonna go eat and sleep, nigga. That's what the fuck I'm gonna do. Like real shit. He said it was good one, Stoney. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate all of y'all, man, that came through too, man. Like real shit. Roll call, Miss Chan La Unica, man. Appreciate you, man, stopping through, man. Just Jay, appreciate you, man, coming by. Doggy 58, always appreciated, family. Who else came by? The Beef Sector Podcast, man. Always appreciative, man. Uncle L, man, checking in. Appreciate you. Tesha Z's, man. Salute. Real Chase Banks, salute. Real Pick and Choose TV, aka Slim with 2 M's, man. Appreciate you and congratulations yet again, man, on monetization, fam. Hold on. Who else? Okay. Oh, Johnny Blaze, man, aka JB2 Reactions. Appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate you. Let's see. Of course, Singular Magi, you know what I'm saying? Late, but you got something to watch. You know what I'm saying? You got something to watch, kiddo. Miss Chan, I'm always late. You're never late, bro. You got shit that you doing. Life be life in family. Fuck Stone's fucking shit, man. You can watch a playback. Fuck watching me live and shit. I know some people like to do that shit, nigga, but trust me, if it was reversed, I'm not gonna feel bad, nigga, because I missed the goddamn live and shit, because life be life, and you know what I mean? I totally fucking understand that shit. If anybody is gonna understand that shit, I do. I just like literally ask people to please hit that goddamn like button for your boy. Because as you can see, the likes are going down and shit, but it's because I don't like fucking begging. I'd rather just put this shit up right here. Like, don't let arthritis stop you from hitting that like button, y'all. Don't be that person. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got for y'all today, man. Listen. Friday, we're gonna come back, man. We're gonna have some topics and shit, man, to talk about. If you guys want to add any topics you would like me to do a little research, man, before Friday to talk about, hit me up behind the scenes, man. Well, fuck behind the scenes, just hit me up in Discord. Hit me up in Discord and shit, man. And yeah, we'll do it like that and shit, man. Later, y'all, man. Appreciate everybody. He said, yeah, I'm alone now, laughing out loud. Thanks. Singular Magi. Alone and shit. You know what I'm saying? She's single and ready to mingle, y'all. Let me stop. I would get Magi all in trouble and shit, man. Let me stop that shit. Hey, yo, man. Appreciate everybody rocking out with your boy, man. I truly do, man. You guys are fucking awesome. Enjoy the rest of your day, man. Please travel safe wherever you're going and shit, man. If you at work, make that money, get home safe. I will see you guys on Friday. Well, matter of fact, I will see you tomorrow, but not on YouTube. It will be on Twitch to be playing Red Dead, man. So appreciate everybody rocking out with us on another episode of Kicking It with Stone, where you can either kick it with us or kick rocks, man. Road to 500 subscribers, man. Hopefully we get it there. But like I was telling the homie Slim, I'm not too eager to get there. Like, it's not a race, because to me, I'm not there yet. You know what I mean? I got to level up before I even fucking take monetization serious, man. I promised to you a long time ago that I will never do this until I upgrade. And until you see that, that's when I'll fucking apply for monetization, man, which should be in a few fucking months, man. But I will not do it anytime before that, man. Until I show y'all some upgrades and get better with my content, I don't deserve monetization right now. But we're having some fun, though. But love y'all, man. Peace.
Shout out to Thick Cut the engineer.
I am the stone that the builder refused. The stone.
I don't negotiate with respect.
Now, I know that is a mighty big, nasty pill to swallow. But swallow it, you most certainly motherfucking will.
The stone.
Procrastinate. The legends are true. Giant. Stone giant.
I am the stone that the builder refused. The stone.
Are you ready to take
The legends are true. Giants! Stone giants!
The stone.
Now, I know that is a mighty big
I am the
nasty
stone.
pill,
I am the stone.
but swallow it, you most certainly motherfucking will.
The stone. The stone. The stone.